Alrighty. Well, hello there. ¿Cómo estamos, minasan? I hope you guys are all doing well this evening. I hope you guys also saw the vote bit, but we haven't actually gotten started yet. So let me unhide the poll here. Oop. There we go. So here's the poll. Let's put that just really big here right now. So right now we're only going to be pulling for Ui in particular because she's the one who's more important, and I don't have enough for pity pull. So technically, no, I don't have enough for a pity pull. So technically, the more than 20 is not it. But we do have a vote at least for between 10 and 15 pulls before I get Ui, which will be interesting. But we will, at the very least, we're going to go through some of the new recollections I have, just for funsies, to give us something to do real quick. We also will be doing, obviously, the Ui pulls, and if we get Ui early enough, we might actually go after Hinata, just for the sake of getting more limited run characters. But then after that, we're gonna see right there is a new event that I want to hit up, because A, it gives us another character. It gives us specifically swimsuit Koharu. I was gonna say Hanako, but it's like, no, that's not the right pink-haired one, and she's not here yet. We will be rolling for her specifically because she's the first actually Sonic attacker, and I really want that. But we'll deal with that a little bit later. Next week. Next week? Hold on. Let me verify. Shall I verify? I believe that I shall. What am I looking for? Then let's go to Midokuni. Oh, here we are. So today we have swimsuit Ui and swimsuit Hinata, and literally a little bit over a week, we have swimsuit Hanako and Wakamo. Hanako definitely I want. I'd like to get base Wakamo too, because they're both even worse than just regular limited. They are fest limited, which means like every half year they show up, as opposed to every year or every, so often. Then we get a break. For 21 days for me to build up to get swimsuit Izuna. I'd like that. Maybe swimsuit Chisa, since she's also limited. Then I get another big break before I really need to go pull for track Yuka. And then I get another break until the crossover event with a certain scientific railgun. And then technically I'd like to get Saori, even though she's part of she's not limited, but if I don't have Saori by that point, I kind of really want Saori. And then I want Himari as well. But that's at least like another week after. It'll be interesting to see. And then in August, which is the other side of the fest, like I said, every 6 months you get whatever is fest limited. They're bringing back swimsuit Hoshino, who's definitely fest limited, and then a new one Much like how swimsuit Hanako is new. There's swimsuit, or actually not swimsuit. It's D Hina. I'm assuming that means dress Hina. Yeah, Hina dress. Got a little bit of a drink from that. Anyway. Let me get into stopping this. Actually, I'm not going to stop it yet, but what I will do is I want to do one thing. Okay, put this here and shrink it a bit. And we'll come back to this. Alrighty. So you've already seen, obviously, swimsuit Tsurugi. We're gonna go over some that probably we already have, but that's okay. Oh, never mind. Because I've had this one. We haven't actually seen it on screen, but the reason why I'm pulling it up is because it's Aidi's birthday today. Everybody say happy birthday to Aidi. Hold on, I need to grab these things and smooch them down. There we go. Nope, not enough. There we go. But we're gonna say happy birthday to Aidi, but I think I'll do that on the next go around because we want to do it with this. You'll see in a moment. I had thought I had Tsurugi at the front, but I was wrong. For those who haven't seen, here's swimsuit Hina's recollection. Nice and cute. We didn't have enough time to go. The setup for that was we didn't have enough time to go to the beach, so we're basically overlooking her hotel balcony towards the ocean, which is nice and sweet. Alright, next up, swimsuit Iori, who's trying to get a tan underneath an umbrella. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah. Next up, another swimsuit. I forgot. What's her name again? I keep wanting to say swimsuit Watame because of the fact she has the horns like Watame. And she actually is pretty pua. So, I'm forgetting her name. But either way, she's getting eaten by an octopus. Technically, I already seen that too. Here's one of the newer ones. I think I've shown it before, but still. This is Chir Utaha. I shared on the Discord a little bit earlier because I had happened to get the relationship event that was after this. That was hilarious. So she tried to make these cheer bots to sell out to other people, or they were requested by other people, and she was making them. But they broke because they weren't going. They broke trying to break the speed barrier in the way that they were moving the panels and stuff. Overselling yourself a little bit there, but you know what? We will take it, I believe. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But she was disappointed that she couldn't meet the expectations, and thus decided to. And I quote. Let me go back to it just so I can quote what was said. And I said, "Couldn't you just ask for an extension since you won't make it on time?" And she goes, "Well, that's technically an option. But the clients trusted us, and I want to repay those trusts. I don't want to repay those trusts with delays. This is a very Meister-like solution, but I'll have to solve this using my body." Your body? Yeah. Anyway, head pats. Next up, this is a new one I haven't shown on stream before, but we did pick her up during the last event. I like her swimsuit. It's cute. She actually wore her glasses at the time because her main recollection, she doesn't wear her glasses. She actually takes them off to wash her face because she was covered in dust. Anywho, next up, Ah, yes. Picked her up a little earlier today. Kaho. The thing I found interesting about Kaho's relationship stuff, hey Panda, was that she was such a stick in the mud when I met her for the first time in the event that she shows up in. And I finally got to her recollection and obviously all her other stuff. But she was kind of a geek. She was like, oh no, limited time merch? Oh, but I have to actually show Sensei around Yakyako. What do I do?
Sensei, いかがでしょう? この無邪気なまん丸の瞳に深く考え込むような表情。もう本当にめちゃくちゃ可愛くないですか?
Headpats? I haven't tried headpats with her. Hold on. Ah, okay. Okay, headpats. Yay, headpats. Okay, wonderful. And then we have... I was gonna say Ui, but that's not Ui. She just has a similar disposition of like, ugh, on their face. She's from Rabbit Squad. I'm forgetting her name right now. Goodness gracious. I used to be really good with all the students' names, but I've had to bring in a lot more names into my sphere of influence. But headpats. She's in this image. She's practicing her sniper. Next up, and I finally got. Oh, this is one of the few ones with a different background music. Yeah, Ifumi's bass thing. Does she do headpats? Yes, she does. Headpats. Ah. Ifumi Daisuki. I shouldn't drink too much before I start doing gacha. But either way, then after that, we have... Alright, we have this, and then we go here. So, it is Aidi's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Aidi, and we're gonna see what she say.
Sensei! 今日は私の誕生日です。一緒にアイス食べに行きましょう。ん？プレゼントですか？大丈夫ですよ。先生が私のプレゼントですから。
I love the fact that that's a thing. You pull it back away from their recollection and tap them on their birthday, and they have a specific birthday phrase. It's so sweet. It really is. Ugh. So yeah, today's Aidi's birthday, January 30th. Tsubaki's is coming up. She's on February 3rd. February 3rd. I wish I could order them by their birthday, but I cannot. So that was Ayane. Izumi was the one that I really forgot, and Miyu. Alright. So, another day, maybe once we get to the other one, because they added 2 more banners in here that I was kind of really thrown off by. So if I go and purchase a nearly $20 thing, I could choose a free 3-star to grab out of this list of 3 stars. This includes ones that I really want. Like Himari. Who else did I really want that was on this list for sure? Akko, at least for her abilities. I'm not a big fan of Akko, but maybe I will after I, do her relationship stuff. Who knows? We have Ui base, which that's another one that's actually pretty useful. Trying to see. They have Neru. And I know they have... Wait, Neru is here, but I also know... There she is. Hina's here too. So, it might be worth paying that money, but the question is, who do I choose? Ah! Oh no! Too many! Also, do they have... They have Saori too, so that's another one on the list. What do we do? We'll do it later. And then there's another one where, and I did this one once before. I purchased the bit that gives me the guaranteed 3-star, and I got a dupe. So this one's just guaranteed 3-star. This one is guaranteed, and you get to pick the student. So right now, that one's worth the $20. This one, not as much. Granted, they both come with more peroxines on top of it all, but what we're going to be doing here is pulling specifically for Swimsuit Ui, who has, let's take a look at their student info. An EX skill where basically raises the piercing damage, which is the yellow damage, and they draws everybody to them so that they can play defensively on that, right? Obtain 3 clues. Okay. They need 3. So it consumes the 3 clues. The 3 clues I remember over here. Yeah. Each time everyone else. Oh, okay. Interesting. This is like really boosty. Holy moly. And please, doesn't she look kind of similar, at least in disposition? Like her eyes look like, ugh, about as done as with, goodness, I've got her name already. Anyway, I do have a 10 pull ticket on top of obviously all this peroxines up here. So we're ready? I think we're ready. So the rules for the drinking game are, in fact, I'm going to stand up here real quick just so that I don't eat her too much. Here we are. Okay. So I say don't teeter too much and I stand up. Any hoozles. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull until we get Ui. Every single pull that does not have a new 3-star. This includes ones that are not Swimsuit Ui, but that does not have a new 3-star, I take a drink. And from there, we move on. And for those asking, we have an adult drink for using the adult card to be pulling for these students. Are we ready? I believe we are. So let's go. Oh, I got even more, apparently. I know that I'm supposed to get 100 free pulls. Let me really rush through these then, because... yeah, let's do it. Hello? There we go. No guaranteed 3-star. Goodies. Take a drink because we have no 3-stars. And I have every single 1 and 2-star period already. So we got that. Next up. So no guarantee. Same ditty. The 10 pulls guarantee 2 stars at the end there. Hey, we got the birthday girl at the end. Alrighty. Confirm. So nothing. This looks like it might be, but who knows? We'll find out. Okay, we got 2 stars, but that doesn't help. That does not help me. Alright, the drink there. Do it again. I'm getting some bad luck today. I'm getting some bad luck today. Yay! A bunch of 2 stars. Again. Let's see where we're at. Nope. Man, not even a 3-star. This is... I'm feeling very dry right now. I guess I got really lucky last time. I mean, I have to say I probably did just because of the fact specifically we got Swimsuit Hina on the first draw. So that was not normal. Alright, there's a drink for there. Still no dice. Corona. Where in your background there do you have the 3-star students? I know you have them. I know you have them. Alright. I hope I don't have to burn through too much of my peroxidase for this, but... Okay. Nope.
私が来てもよかったんでしょうか。邪魔だと思いましたら。
So far we're at 7 pulls, so those who would have voted on that first one, the second one, we still got 3 more pulls before you guys are wrong. Ooh, we got a 3-star. Now the question is, what 3-star did we get? Did we get the 3-star in question? Or not? We only have 1 3-star.
ご主人様と一緒に小さいからって舐めないで。ご主人様と一緒に
There we go. SRT Rabbit freaking Miyako swimsuit, which is new, so we don't take a drink. I passed over you on purpose. No, where's Saya? Why? No. Goodness, my luck. We missed your birthday too. January 7th. So no drink on that one because we got a new 3-star student. Well, in technicality, if I was to get a new, 1 or 2-star student, I would not count it either. But the thing is that I have from the pool all the 2 and 1-star students. Okay, we got 2 more pulls before we are out of that second category and into the only category that was voted upon. Oh, speaking of which, I should actually turn off to make sure nobody else votes. Close ball. There we go. Only 1 person voted, but that's up to you guys. You guys should have paid attention. I've been putting it up since the beginning of the stream. Already almost 30 minutes in. Let's see where we're at. Back in Garbage land. I'm ready with my drink.
Again. 邪魔だと思いましたら、いつでもおっしゃってください。
Another 3-star. This is the last chance for that second tier, I believe. We can double check with what the Okay, there it is.
別に協力するつもりはない。説明や解説が必要。少女を美しくするのは
Autaha.
ご主人様と一緒にゲヘナ学園 給食部
Where are
試
we?
練が怖い時
Oh, I got
ゲ
Akko.
レナ学園風紀委員会所属の
Well, there's
寮
one
生が
less that of the one, the only one that I didn't want because I liked the character, but I wanted her skills because her skills are amazing for certain setups because she heals passively plus does other buffs. We can take a look at that in a moment. But oh, it's not what we wanted, but it's what we got, and I like it. Let's go.
ごきげんよう。あ、こっちの言葉の方がより自然かもです。
Well, we're
はじめまし
done.
て。
Yeah, that was literally the last chance. So let's see if the one person. Hey, awesome, how you doing? Still no dice. Alright, take another drink.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに駆けつけますよ。
We are 11 pulls deep with only 2 3 stars, and none of them are the banner. None are the banner. Let's see. Nope. At this rate, we are pity pulling this biche.
小さいからって舐めないで。将来性はものすごいんだから。
Sorry. So we have 3 more pulls before the one person who voted wins. Other than that, oh, 3 star. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Breeze. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
小さいからって舐めないで。ごきげんよう。あ、試練が怖い時。
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Abydos.
これ？ニコさんの格好だよ。
New Year's Serica.
え？コスプレ？違ってば。れっきとしたアルバイト。
I believe New Year's Serica isn't half bad. I mean, like, it's not something you want to pull properly, but it's one of the reasons why she was the only one I didn't go after when I was pulling for the New Year's event when it was last around. Because the ones that were available were 2 limiteds, and then one that was really important, and one that, you know, I ended up getting because I took the little guy's recommendation, and there I am. Luckily, I was able to get all of them, but I wasn't crying tears over Serica because she was available at all times. Case in point. Alright.
ごきげんよ
Case in point.
こっちの言葉の方がより自然かもです。
はじめまして。
2 more pulls before... Goodness, I'm going broke. No dice.
ご主人様と一緒に
Oh,
会えて嬉しい先生。
last pull chance for the one person who voted, then otherwise everyone loses. Nope. Well, that was a difficult thing. Look at this. I think I skipped on 2 of them.
私が来てもよかったんでしょうか。邪魔だと思いま
So
す。
no dice. Looks like we're gonna be pity pulling this
い
biche.
つでもおっしゃってください。
And still no dice. Getting lazy with my signatures. We are at
ミレニアム学園
16.
音瀬小玉。先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。
Looks like a no dice. Yep.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいますか？私がすぐに駆けつけますよ。
Nope. And you guys wonder why I asked what the pity pull rate is, or how much I need for a pity pull in Star Rail, because this happens to me way too often. This is why I usually don't like gacha games, because I end up here. I am not going to be able to get the pity pull. But I could earn a little bit more to get the pity pull, because it only requires one more pull. Ah, this one has a 3-star. Let's see if we win on the last pull that we can properly do before going into the event. Shall we? It's the last one. Okay, so just, you know, wind us up a bit. Okay, okay. I see where we're at. How you doing, Awesome, by the way? I don't know if I said that earlier. I know that, you know, I saw you there and I said, hey, Awesome, but not sure if I asked how you were doing. I still have the opportunity to drink because this could be a dupe. Let's see. Oh. That makes... We'll have to see. Wakamo swimsuit, which I got on one of my first, before re-rolling. Oh, wow. We just finished that event. That's amazing. That is crazy, let me tell you. I do not have enough for another pull. So we are pity pulling this, guys, unfortunately. Actually, that last one doesn't make any sense. I just noticed. But either way, pity pull it is. Well, there's the pull. We can hide it now. Everyone is disappointed, including me. Let's hop in. I'm gonna sit down now. My disappointment has made it so I don't feel like standing anymore. All right. Okay. From the moment I heard about you, I was fascinated, Sakurako. Oh no, Sakurako, right. Sorry, I'm mixing that up with somebody else. From the moment I heard about you, I was fascinated. Your extensive knowledge of ancient texts is truly awe-inspiring. Which is why I pity you in your present situation. If only you hadn't pulled that stunt, then we wouldn't have to meet under such clandestine circumstances. Hi, Ui. Ui. We will go pull. I know I have 8, so we need 400. Oh. Very little wind up. Alrighty. We have some story, a mini game, some collection bits. Everybody say hello to Swimsuit Hanako. She is let's just say she knows exactly what she's doing. We'll just go with that. We'll go with that, shall we? I think that will be the best idea there. I got this stuff I can do. The challenge should be available now because it was starting before, but that's fine. We want the story. What's in the shop, out of curiosity? I am. Well, that means we're not getting Swimsuit Hinata. So say hello to Swimsuit Hinata because we're not getting her at this point. Damn shame. We're definitely getting this if we can grab the stuff. I like to get all these interactable ones. At the very least. Alright, nothing crazy. I don't like her saying that with that face though. It gives me feelings that I shouldn't be having for my students, and I don't want that to happen. Like, at all. Alrighty. Let's go to the first story. Cathedral Secret Room. Oh, sweet. We're gonna get the other new student here. After it loadinates. Previously in Blue Archive. Uh-oh. Is this gonna have some spoilers to stuff I haven't seen yet? Stuff I haven't seen yet, much less you guys. Experts have recently discovered this extraordinary piece of scripture at the Trinity excavation site. I've been storing it in a protective... What? Huh? What kind of scripture? How old? What? That, hold on. I need to know if that's an actual thing. That looks wrong. Hold on. Fagnum. That's a thing. Sphagnum moss is an actual thing. Gross. Called bog moss more commonly. Moss glue? That actually exists? There's mulch glue. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe not. I need sphagnum moss glue and holy tonic immediately. Those are absolutely crucial if I'm to restore the text. You must bring them to me. Go! I don't know if dust can be restored into an actual textbook, though. I'm not 100% certain on that, you know? It took considerable effort and care, but I managed to restore the scripture as requested. If Sensei could deliver it to the right people, I'd appreciate it. They ought to be back at Chalet by now. Yes, it's now or never. Just look at it. A perfect copy. Not a soul knows about it but me. Time to pull back the veil of mystery surrounding the sisterhood. And I get to be the first to read it. Which explains why Sakurako was about to talk to Ui. That makes things nice and clear. Back in the present. That's a scary face, Sakurako. You shouldn't be making that face. You're gonna wrinkle it. Let's skip the part where you play dumb and get down to brass tacks. Tell me, why you did it? Talked. Talk to you? You think I'm willing to talk to you after you abducted me? Abducted? No. You misunderstand. No one abducted anyone, Ui. We just escorted you to a more private location to have a chat. A gang of women showed up out of nowhere and dragged me off against my will. That's abduction. An honest organization wouldn't do that. Sisterhood. I'm already well aware of the public's opinions of the sisterhood. Despite what they say, we do not trick students or enact evil plots. Honestly, the banality of it bores me to tears. Unfounded accusations do nothing but cause division between us and the community. And the few secrets we do have are completely unrelated to those ridiculous conspiracies. That's just the kind of thing a criminal would say. Oh, why did you bring me here? And what are you gonna do to me exactly? You have me surrounded and extremely outnumbered. I couldn't fight my way out of here even if I wanted to. It's like I've been telling you all along. I just wanted to have a conversation. You know, warn you to keep your mouth shut. We know about the copy of the council scripture you made. Ow! I covered my tracks! There's not a single hint that I made a copy! But even if there wasn't exactly a riveting read. Granted, the scripture only contains simple historical fact. Whether the public learns of it doesn't concern me. Regardless, it is a precious treasure to us. To copy it without our permission is contemptible. I should have known I couldn't sneak anything by the sisterhood, but... is Hinata alive? What did you do with Hinata? Huh? Don't play dumb. I know everything about your organization, even what happens after. You're gonna get rid of her, aren't you? And me too. All to protect your secret. Oh, Hinata, I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Excuse me? Please forgive me, Hinata. Oh, this is my fault. Ui? Hold on. Just calm down for a minute. Hinata's fine. Sure she is. Just taking a nap, right? A dirt nap? It's my turn now, isn't it? You're going to torture me and... Ui, please listen to me. Do whatever you want, but it won't change the truth. Nothing will. What are you saying? I keep telling you I have a simple request. I just want you to stop spreading rumors and treating us like we're criminals. I think I know who this is, but I'm going to let that one play out in silence until I'm sure. Who's there? How did you get here? I knew it! Hi, Hanako! Ta-da! I'm nobody, just an average citizen passing through. Hang on, you're the swimsuit siren Urawa Hanako. Why are you always in a swimsuit? Who cares about the swimsuit? How did you find about the secret entrance that I didn't even know about? Because every place like this has a secret entrance if you look hard enough. The two of you know each other? So that's how it is. Working with people like that lunatic is exactly the kind of thing that proves the sisterhood is up to no good. Ooh, no, this is all just a big misunderstanding. It has nothing to do with her. How can you say that with a straight face and expect me to believe you? Because it's the truth. Please, let Hinata go. You're evil and you lead an evil organization, and I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, which is not very far considering that I have these stick arms, but you know. I told you Hinata is safe. Why won't you listen to me? Hinata, you're okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry. Hinata, what? You two really are something. If I could offer an opinion as an objective outside observer, you know, an average citizen. Average? Nobody goes for a walk in the middle of the night in a swimsuit is average. Ui is clearly at fault here. Copying that script without permission is, at the very least, a breach of ethics. As for Ui's conspiracy theories, the sisterhood doesn't exactly give the impression of innocence. Oh, wait. What was said? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm right. That was Hanako. That's what I'm saying. Just look around. This place is suspicious as week-old tuna sandwich. And Sakurako's manner of speaking leaves a lot of room for misinterpretation. Ui's clearly terrified, and Hinata was so worried that she asked me to intervene. Anyone here is suspicious, it's you, Hanako. And I had no intentions of scaring anyone. I just wanted to discuss the issue somewhere private, away from prying eyes. You're proving my point. Now, if you're willing to take advice from an average citizen, I have a suggestion. When Hinata was in trouble, Ui helped her without a second thought. He helped me when I sought her out in the middle of the night. And who can forget the time she helped you when she prevented you from accidentally reading the Kama Sutra in front of everyone? The Kama what now? He's right. If only I hadn't damaged the scripture. What I'm saying is, every one of us is in Ui's debt for one reason or another. My suggestion is for the sisterhood to offer her a second chance. Second chance? Yes. Drop all this scripture business and let Ui use her valuable skills to help the sisterhood as recompense. How about it? You both get what you want. All's well that ends well, right? Valuable skills? For the sisterhood? I would never make such a request. Sakurako, you and I both know that the sisterhood has a myriad of problems Ui could help solve. In fact, I believe I heard you muttering something about ruins. Ruins? Ruins? How did you? Sounds like we have a deal. We'll solve your little problem, and you'll forgive Ui. And going forward, I'll be handling things. Wait, now I think about it. Why is Koharu here? Hinata, I get. Ui, I get. Hanako being the instigator of this, fine. What is Koharu doing here? I mean, she's adorable. I love her swimsuit. It's very cute. But why is she here again? We're ready, Sensei. Take it. No, I'm with Ui on this. What?
先生を監視しに来たの。エッチなのはダメ。禁止。絶対に許さないから。
Oh, okay.
夏は蒸し暑くて、また立っているだけで精一杯です。
Okay. What are we doing here? There's a collection event to happen, but nothing happened. Huh?
もたもたしてる時間はないの。早く行こう。
We'll keep going until we get, hopefully? Maybe? Enough, Proxenies to get the pity pull finally. The last pull and then the pity pull. All's well that we just got started though. So this is the perfect way for Sakurako and Ui to make amends. Naturally, as a person of interest in the scripture case, you're here as well, Sensei. Got it? Got what? I thought you might need more of an explanation. When the Sisterhood discovered ruins on an island near Trinity, they did an immense amount of research into what kind of place it was and why it was built. But that ancient language is so complex that even the Sisterhood couldn't decipher it. The project has been dormant for ages. That's where Ui's extraordinary ability to decipher ancient texts and her deep knowledge of archaeology come into play. She has the expertise we need to finally understand this place. It's a win for everyone involved. Oh? To clear everything up? I see that this is complicated, but I think I understand now. Just one thing, Hanako. Why are we wearing swimsuits if we're investigating ancient ruins? And why is yours so different from the rest of ours? Hinata, dear. Don't worry yourself with unnecessary details. That's not an unnecessary detail! Koharu, you said this was an emergency. Why are we on an island in the middle of nowhere? Of all the places we could be and the things we could be doing right now, why here and why this? Because we didn't get to play together at the beach this summer, and it made me sad. So I thought we could play here instead, Koharu. Play? You're here to play? Would it make you feel better if I said we need you here to keep an eye on everyone as part of your elite Justice Task Force duties? Doesn't matter how I feel. I mean, yes, as an elite, that is one of my duties, but... really? A bunch of girls in skimpy swimsuits stranded on a remote island? I mean, that's about as cliche as it gets! Huh? It's the kind of thing that only ever happens in low-budget... Oh my god, you planned this depravity, didn't you? Depravity? Koharu, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Please explain. You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't. Please tell me, and be very specific. So I know exactly what to watch out for in the future. Stop looking at me like that, you deviant! What? We're just having some fun in the sun. It is summer after all. What are you? Hey, stay away from me! Don't come near me! Did you maybe mean something like this? Tackle, I assume. Ah, let go of me! Sensei, help! Finger stop! Ah! Alright, ladies, that's enough joking around. Why did it come to this? Just wanted to uncover the truth, and now they dragged me out to the middle of nowhere in this scorching heat. All they gave me to wear was this. That's the last time I let anyone else pack for me. But I suppose it would be worth it if I managed to find... If I could decipher the secrets of the ruins, then I'll have irrefutable proof that the sisterhood... What's that, Ui? Oh, hey. Don't sneak up on me like that! I wasn't saying anything, I was just talking to myself. Oh. Do you believe we have permission to do this from Sakurako herself? It's gonna solve a lot of problems. And with you on our side, Ui, we've got this. I'm serious, you can do it, Ui. And even though this isn't my area of expertise, I'll stay right here beside you and help any way I can. Ui, what happened? What's wrong? How can you be so optimistic and supportive? I came here to get this done and clear my name. I didn't expect. I mean, can't handle all this altruism. It's too much. What do you mean too much? I was just trying to... No, I'm not blaming you for anything, Hinata. I just mean... I don't know what I mean other than... This is my problem to solve, not yours. Hinata, Sensei, I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. It's all my fault. I was so busy obsessing over the scripture that I didn't stop to think about how my actions would affect all of you. We understand. Just try not to repeat mistakes, okay? Exactly. Besides, it's not like Sister Sakura blamed us directly. Like Sensei said, everyone makes mistakes. You just have to be more careful in the future. The way I see it, you've already helped me out in the past. So now it's like I'm returning the favor, and helping a friend makes me happy. Ui? You two have very different approaches to life. This is about more than nurturing a healthy relationship, isn't it? Well, it's not the action I expected, but I think Yes, okay, so here we are, I guess. Since this affects all of you too, I'll do my very best, agreed? Yes, thank you, Ui. And thank you so... Stop, please. Really, don't mention it. If you're serious about helping, I could use a hand with this luggage. Okay? I know it's a lot, but it's all part of my ruins investigation kit. The research we're about to do is incredibly complex, so we need a lot of tools. We've got a dead language dictionary, ink for making copies, reagents for removing contaminants, everything. That said, be careful, these bags are a lot heavier than they look. On it! I'll take this one. How did you lift that with one hand? What do you mean? Did I do it wrong? No, I'm just surprised. It takes all the strength I have just to drag them. Oh, well, don't worry about me. I'm responsible for all the cathedral supplies, so I've built up some muscle. Ah. Well, as long as you're alright, I guess that's fine. Hinata. Yeah, Ui? I know what I'm about to say is gonna sound strange, but I don't see any other way I can do this. I need to keep an open mind. Do you think you could do that? You're not making a whole lot of sense, but sure. Thank you, Hinata. Well, what I need is, well, having everyone here is so much pressure. I need space, like literally 2 meters at all times. Huh? I swear, I don't mean anything by it. It's just my own weird idiosyncrasy. Okay? Anyway, can't just lug this stuff everywhere we go, so why don't we set up a base camp? There, that looks like a good spot. Follow me, Hinata. At a distance. 2 meters. But why? Ooey! Ooey! 2 meters is give or take the height of a human male, I believe. Don't worry, you two just need some time to adjust. By the way, are you okay, Koharu? Sorry you got dragged into all of this. Well, I'm not exactly thrilled about all this, but I'll be fine. Besides, we have a job to do. I don't really know why we're investigating these ruins, but I do know it's important. So, as a Justice Task Force Elite, I'll do whatever I can to help. Despite being on a deserted island with nothing but swimsuits. With Hanako. Why is she thinking about with Hanako? Like, don't get me wrong. We know about what Hanako can do, but why does she worry about Hanako otherwise? She'll pay for this! Huh? From now on, I'm keeping a close eye on her. Just as a Justice Task Force Elite, it's my duty to protect the honor of Trinity. That's great. I'm rooting for you, Koharu. And with that, the investigation of the ruins began. That was a heck of a starter. I'm not sure if we'll get enough to do another pull tonight, but I know by the end of this week I'll be able to get one last pull in. The team decided to investigate the ruins, the closest ruins first. Oh, this is it, huh? Ruins is exactly right. It's nothing but rubble now. Even so, it's clear from the layout and statuary that this was some kind of cathedral. Certainly does seem that way. How about you, Koharu? Do you think that's what it is? Yes, I agree. But don't you already know that? Why'd you single me out? Did you think I wouldn't draw the same conclusions? Not at all. Of course you agree with the rest of us. It would be strange if you didn't. Right? Right. Nothing to worry about. You're making fun of me again, aren't you? Ui, what's on your mind?
Nothing. At least nothing particularly unusual. I was just thinking, we could assume these ruins really were a cathedral once. But based on the location and size of the map, as well as the maze-like layout on the stone walls, it seems more like some kind of training grounds testing area. Maybe both? We'll have to investigate more to find out. Let's split up so we can cover more ground faster. The place is massive. I'll head this way.
Ui? She's more lively than I expected. Kind of a loner, too. Well, anyway, Ui's right. This place is huge. We should split up.
We searched the labyrinth for anything unusual. Several paths intersected, there were wooden pillars scattered throughout, and much of it was covered in spongy moss. And Koharu? We were supposed to split up. Why are you just following me around?
What? You have a problem with that? I thought I made it clear. It's my duty to keep an eye on things, including you, Sensei. I should be watching Hanako too, but since we all split up... Well, I can't be in two places at once, can I? So I'm doing my best given the situation. What? Well, I'm following you instead of Hanako because... I don't have to answer that! What is this, some kind of interrogation? Stay on topic!
I think I understand. Oh. Yes, Sensei.
Hi, Ui. I guess our paths crossed here.
It seems so. I passed Hinata recently, too. It's a fascinating place. Did they intend to be a maze when they built it? I wonder. Oh. I see you're not alone, Sensei.
Oh, yes, I mean, well...
We just bumped into each other.
Ah, I see. Well, thanks for your hard work. I'll be off. Huh? You want to stick together? I see. I prefer to work alone. Being around unfamiliar people is uncomfortable for me. If we were here for fun, it would be different, but I need to focus on work right now. I hope you understand. I don't mean any offense by it. See you later.
That was close. Look, you don't have to remind me. I know she's nice and that I shouldn't be nervous around her. And I'm not, really. Gee, you act like I'm a nervous wreck all the time. What? Sensei? Is that Koharu with you? Hello? We split up and the maze brought us back together. What fun this place is.
Yeah, right.
Ran to Ui and Hinata several more times over the course of the day. But not Hanako. What is she up to, I wonder? Looks like this is the end of the maze. Good work, Koharu.
I'm exhausted, Sensei. Are we almost done? Oh, I'm glad you think I did well today. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. I started saying hello back after a while. Once we ran into each other a few times, it got easier.
I guess the next thing I should work on is being the first to say hello, right? Just you watch, Sensei. I'll be great at saying hello first.
Uh-oh. I see a broken halo. This doesn't bode well for the start now, does it? What? A, why are they here? B, why are they in swimsuits? Lots of questions today. I don't get any choice? Okay. Koharu's adorable. I wonder what her skills are like. We didn't really pay attention to that when we got her at the start of this. The update also, I think, expanded the top level. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh. Why are there so many of them? Why does she keep having R18 stuff? It's adorable that she drops her water balloons there. Oh, so cute.
What? Why are they here? And what's with those outfits? That scared me so bad, my legs are shaking.
Are you okay, Koharu? Can you walk?
Let's see. That's too much. My legs are useless.
I guess there's no helping it. Here, Koharu. Feedback?
Sensei. Can't believe we didn't find a single clue about what this place is. Maybe the others had better luck. Where are they anyway? Hope they didn't get lost. It was a lot of ground to cover. Maybe I should go look for them. Oh, that's no good. If we wander off to look for them, then we might get lost too. Need a plan. No need. Here they come.
We only just escaped. They caught us off guard.
Perfect timing, Sensei. We were just about to go looking for you. Huh? Of course we're fine. What are you... What? My missus? In swimsuits? What? What are my missus doing here? I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't be surprised, considering the Sisterhood's involvement here. Is anyone else concerned about the swimsuits? It's like I said, voting doesn't matter. What does matter is, I didn't see this coming.
You didn't see what coming? What are you talking about?
Sensei, are you done giving her a piggyback ride? Koharu, you seem to have quite the adventure while you two were away together. You bet we did. You should have seen it. I was Wait, what are you getting at, Hanako? Koharu, should be careful what you say when you're riding Sensei like that.
Phrasing?
What? I... No, it's not what it looks like. I was just... My legs gave out. Oh my Koharu. No. I told you it's not what it looks like. I swear. No. No.
Oh wow, that higher pitch
お
one
待ち
doesn't
し
want
て
to
おり
go.
ました先生。
Let me just collect some of this stuff. Oh, we'll get 200 from
あ
this.
りそうですね。
In the minigames, yeah, I'll be able to be fine, I think.
夏は蒸し暑くて肌
Alright. Or at least working our way up, shall we? Don't you know? Working our way up to the top, the tippy top. We will work our way back down again.
Next place we need to investigate is right here. It's far too complex to be a simple cellar or storage area. The architecture is impressive. This must have been somewhere important. Let's split up to investigate again. But don't go out too far. When the mess is handing around, we need to be cautious. Stay within shouting distance. And watch your step. The years haven't been kind to this place. There's rubble everywhere.
Let me give Panda a follow in the meanwhile. That way, depending on who finishes first, we'll raid. I just thought about that.
And watch your step. Right. There's rubble everywhere. Now, I'm off.
Wait.
He's already gone. If it's so dangerous, why aren't we sticking together? Even though we'd rather be alone? Sensei?
Don't worry, I'll follow her.
As bad as I thought. Really see the marks of time down here. Just look at those formations created by water droplets. Sensei, what are you doing here? What does it matter if mimesis are here? What does it matter if mimesis are here? I'm fine on my own. You don't need to follow me. We're not even that far away from each other. But suppose I was a little reckless. If you're really that worried, then it would be nice to stick together. I didn't expect to be so grateful for your company. It's nice that you worry about me. If I'm being honest, I'm not happy about how we ended up here. But the place isn't so bad. I mean, who wouldn't like being somewhere so fascinating? What do you mean, a lot of people? Okay, I know it's kind of grim, but... Okay, I suppose you're right. It's not for everyone. But it wasn't even talking about you specifically. I'm surprised you to know that I don't particularly enjoy poorly lit places either. Granted, I'm not a fan of direct sunlight, but I do need something to read by. Of course, I wasn't just talking about the lighting before. It's how old this place is too. I know not everyone likes this kind of thing, but there's just so much history here. There's so much more to discover than just ancient texts. What I'm talking about applies to everything.
Right. So you mean like the traces of time?
Yeah, the traces that reflect the history of an era long past. Things well beyond comprehension. Some people don't understand. They just call a place haunted or derelict. It's insulting to the people who dedicate their lives to creating this place, protecting it, and trying to pass on their knowledge in a meaningful way. They demean the keepers of that precious information simply for falling victim to the ravages of time. It's a tough subject for me. But that's why I often find other people to be too much. I'm sorry. I promised myself I wouldn't go on rants. I've learned not everyone is like that. Like Hinata or Hanako. They've helped me see people differently. They've helped me a lot, actually. I don't understand why. Anyway, it's tough. But I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Even though sometimes I still think poorly of them, like just now. Oh, goodness. I don't know why I'm always like this. I know I should be ashamed of myself and my biases. I'm working on it. That said, if I'm doing something wrong, would you please call it out, Sensei? I don't mind a little scolding, when it's necessary. Sometimes I deserve it. Well, not deserve it, necessarily. That came out weird. What I mean is, because you're my teacher and I'm a student, it's okay for you to reprimand me when I need it. That's what a teacher does, right? Sorry. No, I'm just rambling. Let's drop this subject, okay? I need to get back to work anyway. It's fair to say that whatever this building was, it was important. That attention to detail is staggering. They took great care with the interior finishes, accenting, and art. They wouldn't put it in this much effort if it wasn't integral to their culture. A place that represented authority. Maybe it was some kind of underground command center? I wonder. Eek! What just fell? A noise that loud could wake the dead. Didn't hear that could even make a noise that loud. Bet Hinata broke something. He's so clumsy. It wouldn't surprise me. That's not a kind thing to say, Ui. You shouldn't assume the worst of people. You're right. You already had to scold me. I didn't mean to blame Hinata, but that's happened at the library before, and I just... No. My reasons don't matter. Better to make apologies than excuses. I'm sorry. Let's go see what caused the noise. Maybe it's something I can help with. There you are. We heard a noise. What happened? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't you know it's rude to ignore someone when they're talking to you? What is this? Hey, what are you doing? Huh? Now we get to fight with Swimsuit Ui. Ui. Where are you? There's a lot of running away from the mimesis. Uh-oh. She seems to be pinned up against the wall there. Let's see if we get enough to charge to 4. We'll find out.
Oh no, that's not gonna help. That's just putting. I think it might help when we have more party members, but definitely not solo.
疲れてるの私だけですか。
That's fair. That's fair. Let's go.
What's that noise? It sounded like a gunshot. I think it came from deeper inside the catacombs. Are Sensei and Bluey still in there? Hinata! Hinata! Ooey, what's wrong? Sensei, you're drenched in sweat. Oh my. Look at the two of you drenched in sweat and out of breath. Not now, Hanako. In there, in there. Inside the ruins. Is what Sensei saw earlier? Mimesis? Are they coming out of that corridor? We need to do something. I'll get the grenade launcher. There's one in our bags. Hinata, wait. We can't fire that in here. The structure can't... Out of my way. I will not let anything happen in this field. Go back once you came, Morale. I'll... I knew it. The ruins have completely collapsed. Well, it ought to be interesting when we tell Sakurako about this. What was that? What was that noise just now? The ruins collapsed? What? Ooey! Ooey collapsed! Ooey, what's wrong? Snap out of it! Ooey!
Ba-da-ba.
準備はできております。いつでもお声掛けください。
Hinata too, but I don't have the means. Abandoned lemon grove. Site C was a large, flat area that carved into the side of the mountain filled with a dense grove of lemon trees. The long-neglected trees were overgrown, completely obscuring any view of the pass between them. Uh-oh. Is she lost? The other sites I understand, but how did she get lost here? I don't know who's saying that first, so... Hanako!
Trees must be pretty dense if you got lost too, huh, Sensei? It's more like a lemon forest than a grove at this point. Huh? I don't know how I know it's a grove. I just do. Or at least, it was. Huh. I guess you're right. It could be intuition on my part. How about for now you just take my word for it? I can tell by the look on your face you don't believe me. But you're not giving me the third degree about this either. Yeah, now that I think about it, you've always been the kind of person who looks for the why of things. Why so quiet now? Why aren't you asking me why I brought us here? And why I dragged Koharu into it and all that other stuff? Does that mean you're okay with it even if you don't understand it completely?
I'm sure it'll be alright. It is you, after all. Even if I am a little curious.
Oh, I didn't expect you to say something like that. I guess you trust me more than I thought. I suppose we can just leave it at that for now, but next time we have a moment together...
If you want to talk, you're welcome to. It would be the shame to end the conversation here.
That's what I thought you'd say, Sensei. I guess that means the ball's in my court, huh? I'm not used to being so direct. But, since we're on the topic, how about... Yes, why not? It is summer after all. I'll just come right out and say it. I know I orchestrated the whole situation for Ui and Koharu's benefit. You haven't shown a bit of concern even though I haven't explained anything at all to you. You just believe in me. And here we are. And we're here on a beautiful remote island. We're practically on vacation. Sure, we're here to investigate ruins, but we're doing it in our swimsuits in the middle of summer. You won't admit it, but I know Koharu was dying to do something like this. And the fact that it gets Ui out of trouble too, well, it's kind of a win-win situation for everybody, isn't it? Yes. It's all just right. You saw this coming, didn't you, Sensei? But, Sensei, hypothetically, what if I told you that Koharu and Ui aren't the only ones that needed this? You know, what if... Hanako... It's predictable, I know. No matter what anyone says, I'm still a high school girl in my prime. I know it doesn't always seem like it, but I really am just an ordinary girl. Sometimes I'm just like Koharu and the others. Sometimes I have naive hopes and dreams. I know I keep saying this for everyone else, but it's for me too. Deep down, I just wanted to be a part of all of this. We saw this one before. I regret not going with you before. It's not totally impossible for me to feel that way, right? And now you're not saying anything. I made it awkward, didn't I? That explanation was weird coming from someone as young as me, wasn't it? No, Hanako. It wasn't. I was just thinking you're more relaxed now. I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to open up to me. Is that so? You know, I think you might be right. Despite the strange location, I wanted to make the most of our time together. I didn't want to tell the usual jokes and stories that we could talk about anytime. With that in mind, Sensei, all of this, us being here together, I'd like if this happened more in the future. Is it okay for me to be a little greedy? Sure. That was a quick answer. Almost too quick, don't you think? I know I'm asking for a lot of you. Maybe more than you realize. Well, it is summer after all, and you're just a high school girl in your prime after all. Alright, and I'm excited for whatever the future holds. You know I won't forget this, right? I have a pretty good memory. And you made a promise to me. We spent a little more time wandering the lemon groves together before we returned to the base camp. And Koharu threatened Hanako with capital punishment when she heard we spent so much time alone together. I mean, fair. I would say Koharu can't make the assumption that she did anything, you know, untoward, but it's Hanako. That's a fair assessment. On the regular, anyway. Obviously not particularly worthwhile here, but whatever. Right, D, Forgotten Lighthouse. One bag at a time. Hey, Daisy. Ooh, I found more stuff inside that lighthouse to investigate than I expected. I'm surprised that the ancient council used this place left so much behind. Oh, Sensei, how long have you been here? I thought you were inside with the others. I figured you might want some help, Hinata. Carrying all that luggage by yourself looks like hard work. It's okay. You don't have to do that for me. I keep telling you, I like handling this stuff. Just let me do it. Or is it because you're Sensei and you can't leave it alone? What do you mean it's not like that? Okay, I understand why you put it that way. I probably shouldn't argue the point. In that case, thank you. You help me with the smaller bags there. Big ones are really heavy. I'll leave those to me. There, shall we?
I wonder if even the smaller bags are actually pretty heavy for Sensei too. We carried out everything the team had found in the lighthouse.
Phew, that's all the big ones, right? It sounds like the others aren't quite done yet, so let's wait for them here, okay? You're a big help, Sensei. Thank you again. Wait, did you hear that? There, along the tree line. I knew it. This time. This time we're completely surrounded. I never thought it would come to this. Huh? You think we should call for the others to fight with us? What? That?
Hinata, are we just taking in the view?
Sorry, Sensei, I was counting how many there are. I don't want to interrupt Ui and the others unless we absolutely have to. They need to stay focused. I was trying to decide if I can handle them all by myself.
Huh? You want to face them alone? There are dozens of them!
Are there? Well, I'm pretty good at large-scale fights.
She is, based upon her load out for her base form. Absolutely she is.
You'd be surprised how often my skills come in handy at the cathedral. You know, things happen. Why are you freaking out? Is that weird? What's wrong? Doesn't everyone deal with this kind of thing on a daily basis?
Daily basis?
Sensei, here they come. We're out of time. If you don't mind, I'm gonna handle this myself.
Okay, we can try. Follow my orders and take care of yourself.
Yes! Thank you, Sensei.
Oh. We are with an entire unit this time. I thought it was just going to be Hinata, but I guess what they're going to throw at us is not going to be easy, so... Okay. Get rid of everybody here. And the enemies are... Elastic. Okay. Well, what's the synergy for Elastic? Okay, they're weak to Sonic, duh, which I have none of at the moment. Effective, that's a new one. I guess effective is a little bit more than normal, but less than weak. So we use special then. In this case, it looks like. Alright, so let's bust out Hinata. Who are the resist? Elastic resists explosive, but piercing's normal. We're going to use mostly special since those are effective. Oh, I read that weird. No. This is elastic defense, but it's fine. It's normal. Sonic's just effective against special. Okay. Alrighty. No beach people on this side to be able to use at the moment. ATM. I guess I'll take Hanako. Shimeko or... Himiko or... Mari? Here's I'll take Mari. That'll be good defense. So I want... Yeah, hers cost 6, cost 3, cost 5, cost 3. So we'll do Duke, Duke, Duke. And a defensive, I think. And let's put Koharu in the front for funsies. Let's go. I was trying to think of a loadout, and here we are. Well, that was easy. What level is this supposed to be for? She was reading it. I just realized. Oh, that's adorable. Adorable yet.
That's the last of them. Everything worked out fine. In fact, it was quite refreshing. I like doing the cathedral zombie. Sensei, what's wrong? Are you hurt? Oh no, I'm sure I blocked all of them. Oh, you're okay? Well, that's good. If I thought you got hurt because of my stubbornness, it would have broken my heart. Oh, you hear that? What's going on now? What's that sound? Sensei, Hinata. I'm glad to see you're both safe. But what was that racket? Oh, the grenade sound. Oh, that's, nothing. It's nothing for you to worry about. Really, don't let a few grenade blasts distract you from your investigations.
What do you mean? That seems like grenades exploded. That does seem like something we should worry about. There's a limit to how much you can wave it off as just nothing. Nothing happened, everything's fine, we're all fine here. Fine. How are you? Oh, dude. Dear. My goodness gracious. We know, but it was really nothing, don't worry. You too, Sensei!
I see. You two got tired of waiting around for us and started practicing some firing drills, didn't you? Okay, let's go back inside and finish our investigation, Ui.
What's going on? Why are you all acting so strange? Is this some kind of prank?
Ui, relax. If Sensei says it's nothing, then it's fine. If we're serious, they would have called us. Now, come on.
We'll just check things out. We'll just check things out in here first, okay? Please, listen to when people talk to you.
Oseki?
Don't scare me like that! Okay, fine. I don't know what's happening, but I'll go back in, alright? You know, just to do more research. Thank you, Hanako.
Oh my, I don't know what you're thanking me for all of a sudden. Koharu, shall we follow Ui?
Yeah.
I can't believe you pulled that off. That was pretty loud.
Well, I guess it went alright. For once. It wasn't my intention, but I guess it'll be our little secret. Though it's probably not something a sister should be doing. I hope that's okay.
Of course it is. Listen, why don't you take the rest of the day to relax?
Thank you, Sensei. A lot easier to relax when it's you that's saying it, Sensei. In that case, I'll do what you said. I'll keep it a secret.
Boom, boom, boom. I spent the rest of the day relaxing and keeping an eye on Hinata and the luggage. I got 100% bonus on the stuff, which meant instead of just one, I got two. I got two of them.
楽しい夏のイベントの始まりですよ。
We're almost done. 4 more chapters. And we may or may not have enough to... No, we definitely won't have enough. But we got a couple other things we can do to pull what we need out of that. Once we were done investigating all 4 sites, we returned to our landing point on the beach. Glasses are very versatile, ladies and gentlemen, because look at that. She looks a lot better with those librarian glasses. It looks really cute on her. What is it, Uwe? What is it, Uwe? Look deep in thought.
Oh, it's nothing serious. I was just looking at this map, but... a bit strange. Take this, for example. Here, the way these stone walls were laid out looked like a training ground. And the command center we investigated here was built like a bunker. And then the lighthouse got the ships, which is nothing out of the ordinary. Taken together, they form the shape of an ancient Trinity sign. Here's day.
Hanako? Nothing about her's changed. She's not the same as when we got here. That's so. Yes, Ui's really focused right now. Confident even. She's like a different person. I guess that's what happens when you're doing something you love. It's nice to see.
Considering it's in the middle of nowhere, I have expected to find some sort of torture or execution chambers that the ancient council used. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. Sorry, that probably sounded bad. Anyway, it doesn't even look even remotely like that sort of thing. So I thought, is that it then? But the more I thought about it, the more I realized something.
You think there's something more?
Well, I mean, it could be nothing. It's most likely. But I wouldn't be a good researcher if I didn't ask myself, what if? If you go in expecting nothing, that's exactly what you'll find. But if you keep looking for something more, even when you come up empty-handed, you might be surprised. Well, let's look at this from another angle. Instead of trying to figure out what this place was, think about why it was abandoned.
Good point. The people who built this place who value tradition and history above all else destroyed and abandoned it. The key to our investigation is something the Sisterhood would find absolutely abhorrent. They destroyed the records.
Yes, that's not at all normal Sisterhood behavior. But why do it? Why take such measures? The training grounds, the command center, the lighthouse. And that strange lemon grove. Lemon grove.
Ui?
That's strange. Look, even on the map, the lemon grove is a little out of place.
I see what you mean. It doesn't fit with everything else. It's like they added it on as an afterthought. Plus, the lemon trees aren't native to this island. They would have had to bring them from outside.
Also, I love the fact that there's, I guess a soured face, yucky looking face, right? A I'm dead face with the snake. Like, this is so old that they don't know what this was for, yet they had freaking emojis back then. I kind of confused as to why that's a thing.
And the lemons aren't a practical choice when it comes to food supply either. There must have been a reason for that.
Lemon scurvy. The citrus treats scurvy. Why do you have that lemon?
Yes. That must be it. That must be the reason.
Why are you squeezing that lemon? The juice will ruin the map. It's getting everywhere.
Oh my, if you can squeeze that hard.
Hanako. Down. Down, Hanako.
Ui's more feisty than she looks. You don't need to shout, Hanako! Ui, what are you doing? That map has been in the cathedral's care for ages!
I thought that it might work. The map wasn't made of typical parchment. Look, the new locations.
Ooh, I see one.
What's this? Something new is appearing on the map.
It's an old technique used to keep information from spies. What do you know? It's not exactly cutting edge, but it worked well enough.
The Sisterhood's research team would have never dared to spray the map with the lemon juice and hold it up to sunlight.
They're so out of touch. Normal people don't never take interest in this kind of thing, do they? Although, I suppose that's what makes the map makers. That's what the map makers were counting on. Anyway, now it's clear what we need to do. We need to visit these two secret locations. That's the real reason this place exists. Let's go.
Ui, wait for us, Ui! We would never have thought of this. You're amazing. Whatever you need, we'll do our best to help. Together to the very end, Ui.
2 meters! 2 meters!
Okay then. Shall we tag along?
Maybe. Who battles? Who battles of the wheels? Site E, Waterfall Hideout.
Look, it must be that waterfall over there. It's a bit further away than I thought.
Oh, it's the waterfall that probably showed up on the map. I was looking for like construction bits.
A bit further than I thought. And a steep climb too. There's a cave beneath the waterfall.
You can't see it from the outside at all. I should have expected as much from the council.
Let's do a head count before we go in. Did everyone climb up okay? Yes. More or less. Good, everyone made it safely. Sensei, you look exhausted.
I'm... alright. Guess I need to work out more.
The road was pretty steep, wasn't it? We should have gone slower. But where's Ui? He was right next to me a second ago. Ui?
No words. I made it.
Ui?
That's better. Thank you for waiting. Climbing up here with no proper routes is torture. But now I'm convinced they wouldn't hide it this well if it wasn't important. Everything else we've seen was a distraction. A smokescreen to hide whatever terrible thing we're about to see. Torture room, an execution chamber, some religious ritual, or... We're about to see the true face of the Sisterhood.
Ui, stop. Same thing, weird things again.
Alright, I understand. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I didn't think before I spoke. However, we must uncover the truth. I only hope it's not as bad as I fear. Yes, that is what I hope. That didn't sound very convincing, did it? Sorry. I'm a bad actor.
You'll get the hang of it eventually. Shall we start our investigation?
Yes.
All of this behind a simple waterfall. Who'd have thought? You really can't see it from the outside. That's a pretty good trick for a secret location.
Ooh. What's wrong? You don't look so good.
The sound of the water is so loud that I can't really hear anyone else. Don't mind me, Sensei. I was just talking to myself.
Yes. That is definitely a problem.
Hanako? What? Not sure I want to know what they're talking about at all. Mm-mm.
See, you can hear one salacious thing I said. Try it out, Koharu.
I knew it.
No way!
Why don't we take a look around? Tadashi. Hey, none of that now. We need to investigate. Okay, hold on. I need to go back. Not a problem, Panda. You are very much welcome. I don't think there's any way we're going to figure out what the heck that they wrote, what she said salaciously. Apparently. I actually have a bet that that's not even salacious. She just said that to kind of needle at Koharu. We walked deeper and deeper into the cave. Finally, we came across several long wooden boxes. What are these boxes?
What? What are a bunch of wooden boxes doing in a place like this? They're big enough to fit a person. They kind of look like
Coffins. They're not the typical shape, but they certainly bring that image to mind.
coffins. Why did anyone put coffins in here?
Hinata? Koharu?
Yes, did you call me?
Yes. I'm sorry, but you two might want to look away for a moment. Just in case.
Just in case what?
Actually, island exploring, looking at ruins. We just found a secret place behind a waterfall that happened to be a cave.
You know, just in case. Just in case whoever used them for their intended purpose. I'm gonna open up one to confirm. I know it's disrespectful to the dead and all that, but for the sake of the investigation, I have to check.
Yes.
Oh, in that case, you might need some muscle. I'll help.
No, Hinata.
Huh?
Like I said,
Yeah, of course it's an event. They're all in swimsuits. What makes you think that there's a swimsuit? It wouldn't be the event, huh?
like I said, I just need the two of you to turn around. I already don't feel good about this, and I don't want to make it worse by letting you see whatever's on the inside here, Hinata. So just do what I say. Please.
You always go cave exploring in your swimsuit. Well, not wrong when it's got like a river running through it. Spelunking. I'm actually surprised you knew that term, Panda. No, I shouldn't say surprised, but I'm impressed that you knew that term. Not very many people know that, going through the cave and whatnot, going through caves and whatnot is called spelunking. Wow. Actually, when I was younger, I went spelunking specifically into some caves in Puerto Rico. And did some rappelling down minor cliffs. And body river rafting. It was kind of fun.
Yes, okay. I'll turn around.
Ah,
What about me? You don't want me to turn around too?
Huh? I'm sorry. You struck me as the type who wouldn't mind this kind of thing. You can turn around too if you'd prefer. Only one of us needs to see what's inside.
Now I'm wondering what type of person you think I am. But you're not wrong. Let's look together. Are you comfortable with this too, Sensei?
yes, but let's do our best to be respectful.
Okay then. I'll open it just a crack. Too dark. Can't quite see inside. Huh?
Oh my.
What was that noise?
What's going on?
Usually they put in an extra little bit of dialogue depending on some choices, but then it kind of circles back around and it keeps going. They rarely ever have a Mass Effect or Dragon Age style effect on anything. It's usually just a little bit of extra dialogue gets filtered in and then moves on. Yep. But it's fine. And sometimes it's almost better that way because the choices feel like they play off each other. Like each line looks like they're literally, it's like a speech. Especially the ones that sometimes have three. You'll have like, the first one looks like the first line, the second one looks like the second thing that was said, and the third one, it's almost like an order. So it makes some sense, and that's why I try sometimes when they do make sense to blend, I do that before I make the selections. I mean, also, you say the illusion of choice, but most games do it this way. There's very few times where it actually allows you to do anything way off the beaten path. BioWare games were like the big difference maker there.
So that's how it's gonna be. We've got company again. You'd think we'd get used to being ambushed by now. Although, if I'm being fair, technically we're the company.
This really isn't the time to work on your stand-up routine, Hanako.
Let's get out of here. Hurry. Like, this is one of the few times. Here's one where it's actually two different ones. Like, because one is, it's specifically saying that they're going to break through. The other one is just, let's get out of here by any means necessary.
Why does this keep happening? Sensei, tell us what to do. Let's go.
I hate the fact that they let me choose my team on the last one, and then this one they go back to, nope, this is who you got. When they could have just let Hinata play. Oh no, they couldn't because Hinata's actually special. She's in the back, and you needed somebody on the field. That's why it played that way. Naruhodo, naruhodo. Ya veo qué estás haciendo aquí.
楽しい楽しい水遊びの時間です。いっぱいかけちゃいます。早く片付けましょう。用意しておいて正解でした。
Ice coffee.
早く片付けましょう。
Let's see if I can use Hinata real quick. I haven't seen hers.
風が気持ちいいって。わかりました。
他にも涼しくなりたい方いらっしゃいますか？
Of course you would, Hanako! That joke's been in the freaking Blue Archive for forever, and of course she has this. Oh my goodness gracious, I can't even believe her. Never mind, let me roll that back. I can totally believe that she's doing that junk. Oh man, I can't even. Ugh.
お待ちしておりました先生。
2 more chapters, shall we?
I might die. I can't breathe. I think this is far enough. They stopped chasing us. Did everyone make it okay?
Why would they? Why? It looks like everyone's safe. Glad we all made it.
What are we doing here? Why must I? We all are stupid. Ask me what I mean. Too tired. It's exactly what it sounds like. So, the boxes, the waterfall, what we saw there? Yes. I didn't have a chance to tell you. I've been thinking about this island from all of its structures. That includes this new location. Did you hear that? Is it more mimesis? No, I just fell in a big hole. Sorry.
Hinata, are you alright? Are you hurt? Hinata!
I'm okay. Just a little surprised. Thanks for caring. The ground just ran out from under me. What's interesting is this pit looks man-made. But why dig one all the way out here? Oh, hang on. Something down here. It's a box. A really old box. Maybe it's related to the ruins somehow. Well, now we know why someone dug the pit. Huh? There's something inside. Hinata, wait. Didn't I say we shouldn't open it? Considering everything that's happened up until now, if we touch it, it might... What about touching it?
Uh-oh.
Same pattern every time. Well, not exactly the same pattern. Something's different this time. Yeah, you got that right. There's way more than last time. We haven't seen this kind before. Can we handle this? The box must be really important. Maybe even the key to everything. Speculate later. We're in trouble. I suppose my explanation will have to wait. Sensei, please take care of us.
Round 2. Round 2. That's a lot. Labia.
皆さんもよろしければあっちに行きましょう。さあね、逃げないでください。夏はそうでないと。そっちはその気なら許さない。
Done and done. Not sure what that accomplished. But here we are.
やっと終わりました。
Oh boy, I gotta build up my stuff for next. Because we got Hanako coming.
I don't know how, but we beat them again. That was the most we've seen so far.
And they were so aggressive.
Ugh, is it really over this time? We don't need any more surprises. Speaking of surprises, let's find out what's inside this box we worked so hard to protect.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about it anymore sneaking up on us. So let's open it. Hinata, if it's alright with you, why don't we...
Yes, here.
Perfect. Let's open it together.
Okay then.
What's in it? What's in it?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh, it's completely empty.
It's empty. After all that?
Why would they bury an empty box? And in a deep pit too. That took effort. They didn't bury an empty box because it didn't used to be empty. Huh?
You're right. Look at the little flecks in the corners of the box. This box likely contained paper that has since rotted away. It must not have been treated with any sort of preservatives to help it survive the passage of time.
The box wasn't exactly airtight either, so there's always the possibility the bugs ate it. I see. Definitely. So we have no way of knowing what was in there?
Not necessarily. If history has taught me anything, it's that there's more than one way to solve a problem. Sure, actually seeing what was inside the box would have been the easiest option, but it's not the only option. We can always make deductions based upon the information we've gathered up to this point. So, take the secret hideout that the council students used for training, and the cabins behind the waterfall they used for personal items they didn't want to store at the cathedral.
Huh? Huh?
I know there's something to this, considering the first 4 sites we explored, plus the cavern behind the waterfall. At the most crucial piece of information, the box we just found, which was handcrafted and hidden by council students training here at the time.
I think this box may have been a memorial capsule.
A memorial capsule?
Everyone, Sensei, if it's alright with you, I'd like to ask a favor.
A favor? Swear to God, Hanako and her absolute, like... She clearly has a top of some variety underneath that shirt of hers, but the bottom is like... I'm not sure if she has one.
私がついてる以上手を抜いたらダメだからね。
I'm not 100% certain she has one, but by the same token, it's a little bit of a stretch.
I see. Apart from the first discovery, there are 2 additional locations with secret dormitories and storage cabinets. And the whole place was a training ground for the council that got shut down due to all the unauthorized activities. Even students back then played hooky from time to time. I suppose we fall prey to that temptation. At least we've got the general idea. We'll work out the details later. Thanks for your help. Oh, and good work. Very fast. You certainly live up to your reputation as the magician of the old library. I don't know what to say. I know we should be grateful we wrapped so fast, but it was all a little too easy. I'm feeling a bit...
Yeah, it does. Depends on where they're have a point of. So obviously we have Hanako, or excuse me, Sakurako here, who's the head of the sisterhood. So, and I just noticed that I think that's doves on either end of it too.
disappointed. But what kind of example would I be setting if I, a sister, were anything but grateful? As promised, in return for her help on the matter, we can put the scripture business with Koseki Ui behind us. That's great! Hanako, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a personal question off the record. This investigation, I could see you trying to orchestrate things from the start. I know you had no malicious intent, but you were trying to help Ui, and that's great. But I have to ask, you know something about the ruins before all of this? What did you know it was? What? I assume you must have, or what would you gone through such lengths to defend Ui? You picked up on that, huh? I guess I've gotten sloppy lately. As to why I would defend Ui, there's no reason. Call it a whim. A whim? Well, alright. That's good enough for me. And are the locations listed in your report the only ones you found? What do you mean? Are you suggesting we're hiding something from you? We're liars? No, not at all. I never meant... I didn't mean to offend you with the question. I just can't be too careful these days, you know? Now, the map. The map. Yes. I'm really sorry. I should have taken better care of it, but, you know, hit a battle. Oh no. I was gonna say that's fine. It was unfortunate, but being able to finally investigate those ruins was worth the loss. If anything, we were grateful for the work that you created with the copy press. I sincerely hope that one day we'll be able to have the opportunity to repay the favor. Until next time. Shall we head back, Sensei?
Is this really okay? It doesn't really feel right.
Whoa, you can't have second thoughts now. We're all in this together. We're accomplices. It doesn't matter what we hid or why we buried it. It's done. I can't believe you thought it, even you thought about saying something. You're not as sweet as you look. Anyway, back to our conversation from the other day when you asked me if I liked Ui. I know I already answered you, but things got so chaotic that I thought I should be extra clear now. My answer is yes. I think I do. If we ever get the chance again, I'd love another swimsuit walk with you.
That would be tough for Ui. Don't make it too awkward for her.
I wonder... Oh, hello, Mari. It's been a while since I last saw you. How have you been? Oh, you're here too, Sensei. You must be on official business. You could say that. I see. Should I bring them here for personal fun next time? Maybe to see you, Mari. Hanako, that's not why I asked. Oh, am I imposing? I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist making the suggestion. No, I don't mind. Please, come. I'm always happy to host Hanako and Sensei. I promise. Fine. So, you know, we're really here on business today, and we have a few stops left to do. So we'll have to do a visit another time. Okay. Take care. You too, Sensei.
Choked up there, literally. Mari seems very happy.
She is, isn't she? Mari's too much of a goody two-shoes for me, but I'm glad to see she's happy. We could even go so far as to say it's because of you, Sensei. Which means, if Mari's cries later because we couldn't hang out, that would be your fault too.
What? How does that work out? I'm pretty sure Mari can't go on a swimsuit walk.
Perhaps we should head back and check with her to find out. Better decide quick, Sensei. We still have a lot of stops to make today.
Mari? Yeah, Mari's adorable. Like, more than Sakurako might look like a sister, but if you were thinking of an actual sister, Mari's your girl. Hands down.
I'm back.
I'm back. You say that like this is your home. Again, another person to get on my nerves. Hinata, please be careful. Moving that bookcase around is dangerous. You could really hurt someone. And you could hurt yourself too, Hinata, so watch where you step.
I'm sorry. There's more stuff on the floor than I expected. But I'm not gonna let that slow me down. I refuse to be outdone.
That's not why I want you to be more careful.
With as many books as you have here, don't you think it would be a good idea to hire an assistant? I can't believe you've been handling all this on your own. I'm a little concerned.
Absolutely not. I work hard to keep people out of here, and I'm not about to invite someone in to touch things. Take right now, for example. What did you... That's it. I can't take it anymore. How many people are in here? It's like a three-ring circus. A nightmare. I can't do this.
Wait, it's just 4 people. Actually, the second one better.
We're in a library, remember?
Don't worry, Ui. We won't stay long. I handed our report over to Sakurako. Fortunately, she didn't have very many questions, so that's that.
Huh? You just let it go like that? You must have given quite a good explanation. Thank you both. What about the map in the memorial capsule?
We didn't talk about that. In fact, the cathedral seemed entirely unconcerned. Honestly, I was surprised you were the one to suggest that little trickery. Burying the memorial capsule with the map rolled up inside was brilliant. I only hope it's okay to leave it there. It's not like you to treat such an important piece of history like that. Isn't rolling up the map inside a box and burying it only going to damage the print eventually?
Wait, what? You of all people are worrying about things like that now. Do you really want a detailed explanation? No, sorry. I promised myself I'd be nicer to you all. It's just that the more people are there, the more I have to remind myself not to be rude. Anyway, to answer your question, I'm a librarian, not an archaeologist. I do my best to honor the will of the artifact's creators, whatever they may be. I don't stick everything in a museum indiscriminately.
So she's not Indiana Jones, guys, okay? To her, it doesn't belong in a museum.
Not all relics were buried with the intention of being passed on to future generations. Some stories were meant to live on only in the hearts and minds of those who knew them.
I know, right?
That training ground was officially closed. They never intended to come back for those memories. If you took them back with you, those records and the valuable personal effects that we found would be confiscated and destroyed anyway. There's a reason those people didn't share their valuable memories with anyone. They wanted them to fade away with the ages. If we dug them up and stuffed them in a museum, that would be the ultimate insult. As investigators, it was our duty to discover and report what happened there. And we did. That memorial capsule wanted to honor its original purpose. And at the same time, a box with nothing to hold somehow seems very like a very lonely existence.
Parchment lasts a long time. And as the items from the same era, they're connected.
Something like that. They were both made in that era and have the same history. But enough about that. I'm amazed that Hinata agrees to my proposal.
Huh? Me?
Well, you're a sister. Isn't lying going to be a problem for you?
Is that what you're concerned about, Ui? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Besides, it's not like you forced me to lie.
You didn't feel like you were pressured into it?
Of course not. Granted, lying is usually a bad thing, but there's no harm in the occasional white lie so long as your intentions are good. And who knows? You might just be forgiven for it.
I mean, to be fair to the stuff that happened in the Bellabog Museum, most of that stuff was in the museum initially and got stolen. They weren't being returned to where they originally came from. So there's that, you know?
Mr. Sakurako always said, reading scripture and reciting the rules all the time is only meant to help guide us along the right path.
Freaking Sampo. Why do we have to talk about Sampo in a game that's not even related to Sampo? You know how I feel about Sampo, my Sampo stance. Why does that sound like a fighting style? Some, like, lost martial art. Anyway.
We know in our hearts what is right, and we should honor that intuition above all else. Your explanation felt right, Ui. That's why I went along with your plan. Trust me, I'll be fine.
You truly are great sisters. Everything's gonna be just fine. See? My theory... No. We'll talk about it tomorrow, since tomorrow we're going to the Star Rail.
Yes, that's a relief. I'm glad. And I hope that breaks some of your preconceptions about Sister Sakurako and the others, Ui.
Absolutely not. It's two completely different subjects. You're really too naive, Hinata. That person, no. That entire organization is hiding something. Something huge. Why else would they keep sending you here to keep tabs on me?
This is what friends do. They check on each other. I'm trying to help you out, Ui.
But they want you to think Hinata. And it's easy because you're so nice, but that's not the real thing. You know what? Never mind. I'm wasting my breath.
Whatever you say, Ui. Anyway, it looks like we got through the worst of it. I suppose we should get ourselves out of your hair now before we completely lose your marbles.
Then,
Hey, wait. Huh? What's wrong, Ui? Were you secretly hoping we could stay longer?
don't be ridiculous. That's not what I was going to... Never mind. Here, one for each of you.
An iced Americano, wow!
Ooh, does this mean... An Americano, though. That means that's usual coffee for us. Watered down, not espresso. Though I guess if it's ice, you really don't want iced espresso. That sounds a little weird. All because there's usually not that much room for ice in the espresso. Everyone went through a lot because of me. I know it's not much, but it's the least I could do. You should at least take one when you leave. As a token of my appreciation. Thanks for the drink. Why is he making an effort, Uli? Well, why is everyone smiling and staring at me? Just take your coffee and leave already. You heard me, get out! Shoo!
Alright, alright. See you later, Ui.
Take it easy, Uli. This is so annoying. I'm not a people person. How do I keep accumulating friends I have to be nice to?
Sensei, what did you need me for that was so urgent? Why here? And why this outfit?
What outfit? Why? Sensei, why are you... Sensei?
What's going on? Explain yourself, Sensei, or you risk execution. This isn't what I think it is it? It certainly won't look good to anyone else.
Don't worry, everything will be okay. You'll like this, Koharu.
What do you mean? Is this it? You finally showing your true colors? Never dreamed you'd be so bold. Oh, good, you're here. This way, Sensei. You too, Koharu. Huh? That sounded like...
I assume so.
Ah, I am relieved to see you. I was starting to think I was walking into an ambush. Azusa, nobody plans an ambush in a place like this. We've all been waiting for you two. Now we can all start enjoying our day of fun in the sun without a care in the world. Sensei rented out the entire swimming pool just for us. Huh?
Who's intricate? Azusa? Oh yeah, Azusa. I just noticed the thing above. Actually, Panda, I'll show you my results of the gacha as soon as we're done with this.
Sensei.
Is this your first time swimming with everyone? What do you think, Koharu? Not bad, right?
Yeah.
$30 for 3 stars. Okay. So, results were I didn't get Ui because I didn't have enough to get the pity pool. I am literally one away. But we're pretty close anyway, so it's fine. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me go to the cafe real quick. I did get some new 3 stars, though. Just not the swimsuit Ui that we were shooting for. Yeah, now I can actually tap on her because she was... Alright. The reason I did that is because I knew she was in the cafe, so I can get some more... Since I got her out of that thing. Oh, this is new. I think the scarf is actually going to make Amy overheat, though. Okay. So first, let's take a look at the new students. Oh, we have a new layout for this stuff, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. Date acquired. So, first off, we got Miyako swimsuit for some reason or another. I got so kind of ticked at that. I was just like, no! Why Miyako? I wanted Saya, if anything. Ah! Big Sag. We got Ako, who I don't like currently as the character, but her abilities are actually super useful. He has a skill that's very similar to... I see her face, one of my healers that I have, but she also has an attack that does a lot of damage, so it's kind of like double tap. But yeah, we have the Hina fangirl. No, because technically I have other ones that are pure healers that are probably closer to Nat in specific, because Nat, I know attacks, but she barely does anything else. Lynx I can't speak to because I don't have Lynx. I know that she's abundance, but still. Then I got Serika New Year, which I had actually left behind when we were at the New Year stuff before. No, I don't have links. Nat, I believe, is my only abundance that I have at the moment.
これ巫女さんの格好だよ。え、コスプレ？違ってば、れっきとしたアルバイト。
And then I got your waifu there. What's her skills in specific? Deals percentage of attack to one enemy. Oh, stun. That's not bad. And then automatic skill is activates Wakamo's tenacity every 60 seconds, increasing incoming damage while increasing attack. That actually sounds kind of... That's not uncommon. Heavy skills usually are way high. Was that the last one? Oh no. And then we just picked up Koharu. Oh, actually, wait. Let me play what she said when we got her in the thing.
たとえ暑い日差しの下でも、冷たい水の中でも、どこへでも付き従いますわ。ですのでこの夏も私から離れないでくださいね。あ、なたさま。
She's not that bad. I need to get her to 3 stars. Right? Especially, like, I was just kind of like, oh god, I got freaking Wakamo, whatever. Because obviously Wakamo's not my deal for the most part. But then she ended with Anata-sama, and like, especially with the syllable by syllable, I was just like, oh, well, okay. If we're gonna do it that way, then maybe I could. No, I'm a teacher. I know, right? What did Akko say when I got her? Because I kind of was just like not paying attention. Hold on.
ゲヘナ学園風紀委員会所属の行政官アマンアコ。今後は業務提携とのことでどうぞよろしくお願いいたしますね。
Meh. What did Koharu say? Especially since she's in this and she's the one that punishes you for perversions.
先生を監視しに来たの。エッチなのはダメ。禁止。絶対に許さないから。
Very well then. All right. Who did I want to build out? It was actually Akko. Because Akko, like I said, her skills are too good to leave behind. Let me bump her up a
先
bunch.
生からのご支援ありがたく頂戴しますね。
Hey, look, it's Serval. This one's meant more specifically, obviously, as Serval from the actual cat. But I just find that funny. The 3 things I like about Japard: his sister, and his sister. Built up to tier 4, at the very least. Let's see if we can quickly grab some, Oh, actually, let's check about Koharu's, first, Oh, and it's Irie's birthday, since you missed that earlier, Panda. But Koharu. What's wrong? What the frick? Okay, chill. Huh? Oh, we're already getting her her recollection. Okay. This is not very common, but here we are. Let's see what her recollection's about, shall we? Oh, really now? Yeah, Lynx, Serval, and Gepard. Wait, Gepard is named for a cheetah? Wouldn't it be leopard, technically? Is Pard, at least? Anyway. I came out to the waterfall to enjoy some rare time for myself. While I was taking in the sights and sounds, I could hear someone running towards me. It must be Koharu, for the time has come.
There you are, Sensei! Did you read my Momo Talk message? I know you did. Tell me the truth right now. Why are you doing here all alone? Huh? Relaxing? Enjoying some alone time? A likely story. I know you. You've come here to daydream about all the weird stuff you like, haven't you? What? You promised you weren't? Huh.
You know what? I'm gonna look that up too. Only because I'm curious, and not that I don't trust you. I really just want to see it. Gepard. Okay, yes and no. Gepard is actually named after, I assume here, right? I'm assuming this is a Panzer tank from Germany. And Gepard is... Or maybe it is. Hold on. What's, hold on. Better idea. Cheetah in German. Based on that. Aha! Gepard is cheetah in German. There you go. There was the link. Because the Panzer tank, the Flak Panzer Gepard, anti-aircraft gun tank cheetah. So basically, Gepard is German for cheetah. So you were still correct, just we had to get there a different way. Sisters? Does Gepard look like a sister to you? I mean, he's at least got it a little bit better than, what's it called? Than Jean Arc from Ruby. He had 7 sisters and he was the one boy. And he was in the middle too. Just like Gepard. The funniest anecdote that Jean gave us during the show was, we used to go out camping all the time around this area, so on and so forth. The girls would always kind of do each other's hair, and then they would do my hair. They would go with ponytails, but I was more of a warrior's wolf tail kind of person. Isn't that just a ponytail? I know what I said. We should watch Ruby at some point, especially since I'm at least a season behind. Just for the funsies. Add it to the list. Later. At least not today. Even adults need time to relax here and there. Especially in a brand new environment? You're losing me. Because it's the summer on an island? I don't get it at all. It's summer break on an island. You know what I just noticed? Why has she got like lines on her skin, because that's not the same color as her swimsuit, even though it's pretty close. Does she have that on her base? Hold on. Blue Archive wiki. Bluearchive.wiki is similar to Hoyoverse, whatever the thing is, but for Blue Archive. Except it includes the Japan stuff, so we kind of get spoiled on stuff. Ina's getting a new version. Just saw it and it looks cute. Oh my god, guys. Anyway, characters. First, we're gonna look for Koharu just to see I'm not crazy. Oh, there's Hina's dress. Hold on, I'm gonna pop that out just so we can look at it later. Browser. I gotta put this on screen so y'all can see it real quick. There it is. Ah. Okay, where's Koharu? Koharu. Koko. Yeah, she has that on her skin because this is here. He has it there. What the heck? She's the only one that I know that has, at least at the moment, that has like actual lines on her skin. The frick? Who's her? Doremi. Doremi was her illustrator. Okay. Interesting. Really? You're just enjoying yourself? Yep, you'll learn how to treasure moments like these soon. Oh, sorry. I didn't hide the browser again.
But I don't believe it! The sensei I know is always thinking about weird things. It's not possible! Huh? What about me? Why do you ask? Why would I have changed at all because it's summer? No, I don't want to reflect thank you very much. You keep talking nonsense, Sensei. My job is to keep an eye on you, plain and simple. I'm your chaperone to make sure you don't do anything weird to the other students. And it's my duty as part of the Justice Task Force. But if you're really not being a weirdo, and you're being honest, then what's the point of me being here? Why am I standing here?
No, she didn't. She asked where I was and then was coming to me. What a philosophical question.
But I can't just go about my day. What? Not overthinking things is part of summer too? More nonsense. Ugh. Do you think I'm a dummy, Sensei? I'll punish you for your insubordination. Oh, I guess. Fine, I suppose I believe your words this one time, Sensei. Huh? Will I go back to camp now then? Don't be ridiculous. And why are you asking that anyway? You're treating me like a nuisance.
It's really not what I meant. You can stay here if you like.
I figured it out. You're trying so hard to get rid of me so that you can go about your evil deeds as soon as I turn my back. I'm a member of the Justice Task Force. You can't get anything by me. I'm not moving a single inch. I'm watching every move, Sensei. There.
I mean, I really don't mind, but you're gonna get bored real soon.
There's nothing you can say to change my mind.
And here we go with the recollection. And so Koharu really spent the rest of the day sitting next to me, looking here and there. Or at least I thought we were going to have the recollection. As I spent my rare free time relaxing, an hour passed by before I noticed. Glancing over at Koharu, she was exhausted and spacing out herself. You didn't listen to me when I was just freaking going nuts on that for so long. That's not part of her outfit, that's on her skin. Yeah, I literally spent like 5 minutes here. I'll pop this back up again because I was trying to figure out whether or not she had that normally. And she does. See right there? She has those lines there. So, yeah. Oi. I know, right? See, that's literally on her skin, and it's very distracting. You can blame her designer and illustrator, Doremi. Since you're back, in Japan, they came out with a new version of Hina. Yes, adorable. I love it. I can't wait till she gets released in about like a year or so, or half a year. Yeah, this is only in Japan right now. It's not released here. This is what she usually looks like. Like a badass. One thing I took note of is actually her, let's go back one. Is this, yeah. Her wings shrink when she goes into her... Look at how big her wings are here. And then they shrink when they go into the swimsuit. It's so weird. Yeah, there's some that for some reason have a very pronounced halo. It's very strange. Like another one that I could think of. Hold on. Let's go and find somebody for funsies. Utaha. I'll grab this one and I'll hop over to the other one. Hers is pretty pronounced too. You see how they have the knives there on the side too? Also, a little bit of lore is that because some people were questioning how, like, Hina in specific could sleep with that freaking large ass halo, and basically when they get knocked out or fall asleep, the halo actually disappears. That's how you know that they're actually asleep. I'm trying to think who else has a pretty pronounced halo. Hina's the one that comes to mind all the time for sure, but I'm fairly certain there's others. Oh, technically Toki's is pretty pronounced as well. Wait, it's not an actual alphabetical order, is it? Okay. No, not really. Never mind. I take it back. Who am I thinking of? There is somebody with a pretty pronounced halo. Tsurugi has like the bloody halo. Ah, Yuka in technicality is who I was thinking of as the halo. It's not super pronounced. But you'll see what I mean. See, it looks like looks almost like mine. I didn't design it that way. Huh. Interesting. Yuka's not even my favorite, but that's okay. Oh, that's spoilers. This isn't though. Technically, that's Hina. Because Hina's not very tall. We have heights, don't we? Hold on. Let me confirm that. Yeah, she's 142 centimeters tall. She's also designed by Doremi. Look at that. So 142 centimeters. How much is that in freedom units? 4'6". Now, don't get me wrong, Asian women tend to be a lot shorter, or at least they, especially in anime. But I don't think there's anybody as short as Hina. No, wait, I just thought of somebody who might compete with her. Neru. Neru. Not Meru. There she is. Neru. Neru's 146. So she's actually taller than Hina. That's hilarious. The Chihuahua one? Oh, let me show you her wounded real quick, just so you can see how beat up she got. Yee. Yeah, the bejesus beat out of her. So Neru's actually taller than Hina. That I didn't know. That's interesting. Who else is really small? I just remember Neru because they keep calling her the small senpai and she hates it. Oh, Yuzu's actually kind of tiny. Hold on. How tall is Yuzu? She's 150? He's actually taller than freaking Neru. I thought she was about the same size. Okay. Okay. Tallest? I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I would guess. Okay, let me show you Saori real quick, because where you were like, oh, Wakamo, yeah, let's go, Wakamo. For me, the one that makes me go like that is Saori. Yeah. She's 167. Jomai Saori. How tall is Wakamo? 161. That's cute. She doesn't even look like a psychopath in that outfit. I mean, again, all the women are going to be relatively short, if only just because that's how Japan, or Asia in general, but Japan even, like their women shorter. Like, there's a lot of media I've seen where tall women feel like they're not as attractive as shorter ones. So, yeah, they're going to be relatively short compared to us in the West, for what we're used to. Because think about it, 161 centimeters is what? No, she's 167. Hold on. But 161, yeah, 5'2", 167, 5'4". I'm trying to think of who else is super tall. Marina, maybe? I doubt it. 166, so she's almost as tall as Saori. I wish I could have their heights on here and order it by their height. Actually, I'm wondering if... Hold on, let me see if the other wiki site that's a little heavier on my system. Characters. Let's limit it to the playable students to be fair. Fukuyo. I'll drop that just because that tends to be heavy on my system. Tsukuyo. Oh yeah, no, she actually complains about her height, so that does make sense. Remember how I said in technicality? No, no. 180. So that is correct. She's 5'9". She's my height. Yeah, she's actually self-conscious about her height. That's why she's part of the Ninja Research Society to try to hide herself a little bit more. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. Japan, let there be tall queens, please. Yeah, I think I'm around 5'9", 5'10". Tsukuyo grew up tall at an early age and she was often teased for her physique. I don't understand. So long as they're thin, because at least that's relatively healthy, why are we making fun of people for being tall or short? Seriously, man. That's garbage. It wouldn't surprise me if she actually is the tallest right now. Mine feels tall. 168. So nowhere near. But she is taller than, by a centimeter. But it is in Japan. What is the, let's see. Asian female height. Yeah, 5'2" is average for an Asian female. But again, why are you making fun of somebody for their height, whether they have it or they don't? You know? Oh, Karin is another one that feels a little tall. How tall is she? 170. Literally 10 centimeters off. Ugh. I don't think there's anybody else that feels as tall as Tsukuyo. As much as I'm like thinking about it. Like, and so far we haven't found anybody shorter than Hina either. Oh, Cherino might fit the bill. Hina was what, 160 something? $142, sorry. Yeah, Cherino beats that, she's 128. I knew she was gonna. If anybody was gonna beat Hina, it was gonna be Cherino. Adorable. How old is she? We don't know. Age unknown. Hina's at least 17. Fukuyo is 15 and still one of the tallest. Holy moly. Oh, Hasumi's another one that's relatively tall. Again, probably not gonna beat Tsukuyo. Literally a centimeter off from Tsukuyo. 179. Holy sheesh. That's crazy. That Cherino feels like she's the shortest. Like, look at her. She's just an adorable little cinnamon roll. What is 128? What's 128 centimeters? Nearly 4 foot flat. Closer to 4'2". No, not even, because this is percent. This is not inches. This is, yeah. Dang, man. Anyway, let's get back to finishing up the recollection. Adults need moments like this in life. You can go back if you're too bored.
そう。
This one especially is no
帰ろっか
choice.
な。私は今何を。危ない。また先生に騙されるところだった。警戒を緩めるなんてダメ。絶対にダメ。
I don't have base Koharu yet.
私を油断させようとしたって無駄なんだから。
Koharu sat a little straighter and resumed the battle against her boredom. It didn't take long for her to lose the fight. She was contentedly snoring away. I enjoyed my quiet time at the waterfall for a little bit longer, and then carried the still sleeping Koharu back to camp.
Sensei! What happened? I can't remember. What happened?
You fell asleep.
Just you wait. You can't treat me like this.
Why is she so aggressive towards me? I didn't do anything, I promise. Just collect that. I'm thinking of the one pirate thing for her answer. Yes, but also no. What is this? It's a vent collection, but literally have nothing to do here. Let's see if we can quickly gather enough to do that final pull. And then I'll wrap up for tonight myself. But yeah, you have fun there, Hannah. I just want to see if I can finally get Ui since I'm literally one pull away. Well, the last pull will not be 100% because I have to pull one more time and then I get the guaranteed. So if I get Ui, that means I'll be able to get Hinata because I'll just use that free pull on Hinata after as soon as I'm done with Ui. But what is the luck there? We'll find out. Okay. Means you get 30 from this. And let me confirm something real quick before we go on. See how many times we have to go down this. Eventually I'm going to do it, but it's going to be a little bit later. I don't want to waste everybody's time.
楽しい夏のイベントの始まりです。それでは、調査なこれは
I need to complete the
意味があり
minigame.
そうですね。こちらです、先生。
Let me just see what the minigames are
調
about.
査
while
準
I'm
備
here.
は済んでおりますので。
She was a lot more breathy than I thought she was going to be. Oh, that thing's frozen really tough. There it goes. There it goes. I have no idea what I'm doing, but that's okay. I need to seek out the treasure chests. Okay. Hmm. Oh, 250. Okay, yeah, and I'm at 117. Okay. I'm starting to understand. That's cute. So let's do... So another 30 will make it 11. So we can do this if we go all the way down. I think we can do this if we make it all the way down. My major issue is going to be that Koharu is level 1. It'll be fine for now, but as the levels get up a little bit higher, she's going to get a little squishy. She's going to be a little bit squishy.
頑張る。いける。すべての方に祝福を。許さない。いきますよ。安らぎがあらん。もう勘弁してください。息がしない。いきますよ。次。安らぎがあらんこと。痛いかもしれません。いきますよ。
God, her and her grenade launcher are absolutely nuts.
受け止めてくださいね。すべての方に救いを許さない。
And that was with resistance, basically, because I didn't pay attention to that it was going to change the.
次の場所へ行こう。
I'm actually starting to drown out in my brain. But
楽しい
maybe
夏のイ
what
ベ
I'll
ン
do
ト
is I'll
の
wait
始まりですよ。
for tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I'll do is I'll just do it and I'll post it up on the Twitter and the Discord so that, you know, you guys know what the result was. But either way, thank you guys for hanging out with me all night tonight. And you guys been 10 out of 10 with me. Let's see who we can go raid if there's anybody to raid. No one that I recognize real quick, but that's okay. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out with me. You've all been 10 out of 10 with me. You guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some Star Rail. You guys have a wonderful time of it.